Good skull juice. Hey guys, my name is Gloria and welcome back to my channel. Today is day one of Camp Nanowrimo and as you can see, I'm doing super well. Yes, so I have to figure out how I can write 90,000 words in 31 days, which is roughly about 2,903 words a day. So I am going to try and figure out how to do that. I'm not mathematically gifted. That's why I studied English and why I studied music, but just barely passed the classes because music is maths based, it turns out. No one told me that before I went to college. I'm not very good at graphs and stuff. I'm working things out and keeping things in my head. So this is going to be very rough. It's not going to be an accurate representation of the entire month because things are weird and I'm still on a strange work schedule that I'm going to be working more hours next week, different times a day, different whatever, but this is going to be a basic trying to see how many hours in a day I actually can write for, because I tend to think that I don't have a lot of time to do things, and then when you actually sit down and work it out, turns out you got plenty of time, you're just a lazy fucker like me. So today I'm going to use a worksheet and some tips that I learned from a book called The Part-Time Artist by Celine Terranova. Celine was at the Welsh writing retreat that I was in February of this year. That feels like years ago. Cool. February of this year, I was in Wales in a retreat and Celine Terranova was there and she gave a talk based on her book The Part-Time Artist. She also has one called The Happy Artist, I think, about mental health and being an artist. But I recently just read The Part-Time Artist and it is a great resource to just get your head around the actual practicals of doing any kind of art, whether it's writing or illustration or dance. She does talk about performance in it as well because she worked with a lot of theatre people. So it's just figuring out how you can do a job that pays the bills for now and still make time physically and mentally for your own creative work. So in the book you do get resources, there's a lot of free resources, free worksheets for how to budget, for how much you spend on your work and whatnot, and how to divide up your time. There's worksheets to figure out where your biggest obstacles are, whether it's family time, whether it's your day job, whether could be anything. But the worksheet that I'm using today, it's very basic, but whenever she was doing the talk in Wales, she did explain it quite well, and it did make me realise that I need to, first of all, develop a habit of writing every day, which I still don't have, but I have recently just developed a habit of exercising every day, quite tough exercises for myself as well. I'm doing the Chloe Ting 2-week challenge, if anybody knows who that is. Those are tough. So I know that I can do it, I know that I can build up a habit, and I am going to have to do that for this month because I have to write every single day if I don't want to completely overwhelm myself. Let's see what my week can look like. So like I said, I'm not good with any of these things. We'll see how this goes. So, I must always look taller in my videos because I'm always sitting on one leg. For the numbers, 24 hours in a day, I know that much. Sleep on average, I mean, it's anywhere between like 3 and 4 to like 10. I know that must seem strange to some people, but I do have difficulty sleeping sometimes, and I'm a night owl, so when I get home from work, that's when I get all of my energy and I stay up and then I have to get up early. But I figured out that on average at the minute I'm not working full hours at my day job, but with work and the commute to work and stuff, it is coming out at around 7. So 7, I don't know how to do this. Put a little 7 in there for my own mind. So work is 7. That is a thing that unfortunately I cannot give up right now. And sleep is also an average of about 7. Well, I have like no time left, but that is not true. More sleep on Saturdays and Sundays, obviously. For Saturday and Sunday, I've given myself like an average of 9 hours. Because randomly sometimes I do wake up super early and then get stuff done. I do often take naps during the day as well, so I don't know how I'm gonna work those in, but I can't really have too strict of a schedule because my brain just doesn't work like that. But we have work for 7 hours, we have sleep for an average of 7 hours, we have exercise at the minute. It's not every single day. For the 2-week thing that I'm doing, there's 2 days off, but on average with all of the exercise I'm doing, it's about 1.5 hours a day. So I'm just going to do a little, I should probably put a key on this too, but I'm not going to keep this on the whiteboard because I'm going to use it for other things while I am writing. We have work, we have sleep, and we have exercise. Those are absolute musts. We also have eating. I don't know how to schedule this out. I've gone for 2 hours. 2 hours seems alright. Yeah, I don't know, 2 hours. Yeah, that seems reasonable. So this week I am, and I have been filming and editing during the week. I have been filming and editing during the week. I've been putting up a video every day this week, just who knows why. Going forward for the month, I'm hoping to just do that at the weekend and do batch films. So I'm going to be wearing the same clothes for quite a few videos. So I'm going to be doing that on a Saturday and Sunday. So during the week I won't be filming, but I think on Saturday and Sunday it can take up to like 4 hours. Depending on what videos I want to do, how many I want to do, it can take a while to film them, and then it takes quite a while to edit as well. Editing takes a lot longer, so for filming and editing on Saturday and Sunday, it is going to take 4 hours a day. It's like I might not do it on both of the days, although I tend to do a couple and then get caught up messing about makeup and shit, so and I do need to practice for that. Social media, so this includes like Instagram and Twitter. I have been working on my Instagram, so follow me on there if you like. Just for the lols, just I don't know, just to get some more followers on there. It's all arbitrary, nothing means anything, but you know, you gotta work at something. It takes time taking pictures for that, working out posts to do, making a schedule for posts, what to post, and so I'm gonna give myself an hour. Of course, this would be spread out during the day for me because I always be on my phone. I'm gonna use darker blue for reading because while this month I'm gonna be doing a lot less reviewing, I'm still going to be reading. I still have July TBR. I still have a lot of books that I want to be reading. So I'm going to give myself at least an hour a day. I mean, I can add this onto my commute to get the bus to work and stuff. And even just trying to fall asleep at night, I read before bed. But there that goes. I'm going to add in an hour for reading. And that will give me my writing time. So on your average kind of weekday at the minute was 19.5 hours. Yes, I did need a calculator for that. So I have potentially on an average day And I really should have marked this out a bit more proportionally. However, 4.5 hours per day for writing. That's a solid 4.5 hours on a weekday, which would be even more on a weekend. It would be 4.5 hours per my average weekday with 5 hours a day at the weekend. I know that I can definitely get 1,000 words per hour at least. So it's entirely possible. Okay, so this is my terrible workout sheet. You can see, I don't know if you can read my handwriting, but I have work, exercise, filming. I did have Instagram by itself, but then social, because it is other social medias. This was me trying to do a rough estimate of the week. Clearly got a bit squished over here. But yeah, it's, I don't know, it's hard to say because I don't know how long I'm actually going to be reading for a day. I don't know. I don't even know how much I'm going to be working over the next few weeks and until the end of July. This is the board. My Camp Nanowrimo board. So this is what it looks like. It's mainly work and sleep. The purple bar at the bottom should be a lot bigger, obviously. But I'm not good at planning things. It is entirely possible, even factoring in all the things I need to do, I cannot avoid, even though I absolutely want to. Realistically, I'm gonna sleep less than that. I know it. There will be times when I sleep more, there will be times when I nap. There will be times when I spend 3 hours in the bath because I'm reading and I'm trying to dissolve myself like Joey and Friends. But I have lots of time. The most writing I ever do, I haven't done anything during this whole quarantine where I was like not working. So the most writing that I ever do is in November when I'm working a full 8 hours a day. The jobs that I have tend to be a little bit quieter around that time, sure, but I'm still in the office every day, still trying not to let people see that I'm writing. I do my work, but I work at my lunchtime, I get in a bit earlier, and before I start my work I write, or I'll stay a couple of hours later in the evening in the office just writing. Today I finished work early and I'm going to sit in my housemate's shop so we can get a lift home at the same time, so I can sit there for an hour and write. There's so much opportunity for me to write, and basically I'm just calling myself out on my own shit and saying that I'm lazy, and I've been lazy, and it's time to stop being lazy. Yeah. It does help that my boyfriend cooks me food, so thanks for that, babe. I did go and look for the document because the story I'm working on, I did do the first 55,000 words, I think it was, in NaNoWRIMO last year, and while I was going to scrap a lot of that, a lot of it was waffle just to get the word count, a lot of it was just writing around things to try and figure out how things were going to work. I tried to go and find the document, and the longest document I can find for that story is 35,000 words. So I'm missing 20,000 somewhere. I don't know where they are. I put everything in folders, it's not in any of the other folders. So that's cool, that's a good start, I think. But I'll basically be starting from scratch anyway. But yeah, day one, Camp Nanowrimo. I am going to write at work. I have to go to work soon. But the thing about this is also that I don't want this just to be waffle to get the word count. I don't want it to be 90,000 words of bullshit. I do want to actually get the story out and get the characters worked on and have it be an okay draft, a draft that I can at least send to an editor to get some work done on it so that I can then query it. So it's not just about waffle, and it's not just about hitting the word count, it's about good word counts. So I might actually have to not just spend my time writing, I might have to factor in time as well to like edit pages from the day before. so that they're okay and so that I'm not just messing things up. I don't know. We're gonna see. I'm gonna see how this goes. If you're doing NaNoWRIMO, let me know what you're using to do it, what your kind of week looks like, how much time do you have? I know a lot of people have family members to take care of, they have longer working hours than I have, they have children. I don't know how writers do things with children. It's just, I don't know how you do it. I don't know how people with dogs do it, because if I had a dog, I'd just spend all my time with my dog right now. It'd be cool to have a dog. I wish I had a dog. But yeah, so thank you for watching. There will be a few updates during the month, but I won't be doing a videos too much on this, unless I feel that it will help motivate me or help motivate some other people. I will keep a tally on my board though for all of my book reviews and stuff this month and any other videos that I make, so you'll be able to see how I'm doing or not doing. Let's just pray for me that this number changes tomorrow. Just pray. Please pray for me. But thank you for watching. I have been Gloria. Don't know why I've turned into a TV host right now, but there you go. If you like what I'm doing here, if you want to see more about my writing and follow me on my quest to become published, or if you want to see more of my reviews and my random ass book videos, you can like and subscribe down below. Let me know what you're writing, let me know what your writing schedule looks like, let me know if you have any tips for me to get more out of my working day. Please pass those on, pass them on for the people in the comments as well. And thank you for watching, really appreciate everyone who's subscribed so far, and I shall see you. I shall see you in the next video.